I haven't made a video in a while because I hadn't been doing a whole lot with the car. I was busy with school and it was hot, but finally got some stuff to do. So, went to the junkyard twice this week and I'll show what I got. First thing, now that I don't need one, they had one there. This is a late model 200 cylinder head. This is from a 1980 Mustang. So this has got the bigger intake and the bigger valves. It's got 1 3/4 intake valves. So I grabbed that and I'm pulling it apart right now. The valve guides look pretty good in it. The valves do wiggle a little bit, but it should be fine. I'm not going to worry about it. So it's about the same as what the valves in that motor were when I put that together. So it should be fine. I also got the valve cover off of it, which is on the bottom here. It's got a Powered by Ford emblem in it, which is pretty cool. So that's what I got off the 80 Mustang. They also had a 65 Ranchero there. The body was pretty far gone, it was really rusty, but it had a straight 6 in it, so I also got that valve cover. And this one is kind of cool because it doesn't have the second hole in it for the breather. So I'd never seen one of these before with that all plugged up, but I think this is like from a 170 or something. And then in 65 they were just throwing whatever parts on there from 170s and 200s. So the motor was pretty worn, so I wasn't going to grab the whole motor or anything. It needed new rod bearings or something. The motor had a bunch of play in it, so I got the valve cover. It's pretty cool. It's got the original paint on it. Out of the same car, the Ranchero, I got the distributor. This is an original Ford distributor, and it's got a good bushing in it. It's nice and tight. The two other distributors that I've got are all worn, and they want $30 for the little bushings in there. It probably cost them $2 to make. So this was a good find. I'm just going to clean it up, put the electronic kit in it from one of my other distributors, and that will go in the kinda brand new motor, rebuilt motor. Also, like I said, they were just throwing whatever parts on these 200s when I first switched over from the 170. So this particular one had the early adjustable rocker arms, and these aren't really hard to find, but they're the desirable ones because it makes it easier to adjust the lifters. Because with the non-adjustable you have to grind the bottom of the pedestals or shim them up, or you can use different length push rods, and it's just kind of a pain. So with these ones you just twist the adjuster there. So these are in pretty good shape. I already cleaned them up. They were pretty nasty, but they are a little bit worn. There is some play, but they should still be good, at least for a little bit, and then I'll see if it's just the shaft that's worn because I got extras of those. So, but that's that. I got all the bolts to that. Here's the breather to the later model valve cover. So I got that. That's all the 6-cylinder parts I got. So that was really cool that they had 2 of those things there. Also in the truck section they had a big old box truck. They had a whole bunch of them, but this one had this really cool master cylinder. For some reason I've always really liked these cast iron master cylinders with the little screw top. Just thought they looked really cool. So this is a 4-bolt from the big truck, and it still had some fluid in it, so it's still good. I'm not going to probably use it for anything, but I just thought it looked cool, so I grabbed it. So that's that. And then, last time I was there they had a 66 Thunderbird, and I still have all the parts from that. This time they had a 68 Thunderbird, and it was really complete. The body was straight and everything. So whenever I see a nice old car like that, I try to save what I can afford to save on it. So I grabbed the Hideaway headlights. These are vacuum operated, so I got the vacuum canisters with them too. And these are the flip up Hideaway lights. I'm not going to open all the way because it's going to fall over here, but dual headlights. The only thing that's missing is the retaining rings for the lights themselves, but all the trim is there. They're in pretty good shape, not really dented up or anything. Just needs to be cleaned and painted. And I also got the pigtails for the back, so pretty good find. And got a bunch of 200 parts. So, it was a good week.